Don't you love it when the pull cord on your generator goes just before a hurricane? In this video, I'm going to show you how I got to this pulley on a Craftsman 2500i generator. You might want to grab a pen and paper for some notes. Let's get started. We're going to be flipping this generator a couple of times to take off some bolts and screws, so safely pour out any leftover gas in the tank. Some of the tools I used include a flathead and Phillip screwdriver, an 8 and 10 millimeter socket, needle nose pliers, vice grips, and channel locks. Starting with the opposite side of the pull cord, we loosen up these 2 set screws to remove the Craftsman case. Spinning the generator to its backside where the exhaust is located, you're going to find 6 screws that will come loose and out to take this cover off. When taking off the case for the pull cord side, you're going to do the same as the opposite and loosen up the 2 set screws for that cover. Just above it, there are 4 screws along the handle that'll come out. These you can set aside with the screws you previously took out on the backside because they are the same size. Unscrew your gas cap, then remove the rubber seal just below it. Underneath this rubber seal, you'll find an E-clip that comes off easily with a flathead screwdriver, but don't try and separate your casing just yet. There's 4 bolts in the corner of the control panel that'll come out, but the one holding it in last is going to be the bolt inside of the choke knob. There are some cables holding onto this control panel, but you'll have enough room to tilt it forward so you can loosen up this screw behind the panel. Give your Phillips screwdriver a break. Grab your ratchet and 10 millimeter socket. You're going to take off these 3 bolts on the outside of the shell on both sides so you can take off the remainder of the case. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, let's flip the generator over to its side. Grab your 8 millimeter ratchet and take off these bolts underneath. I know it seems like we're taking off a lot, but trust me, this is going to free up some components up top, give you more room to work around that pulley. Disconnect any electronic components that can get in your way, and with your ratchet you can finally take off the 3 screws that are holding the pulley case in place. 2 of my screws were fine when it came to taking them loose, however this one just kept spinning. I think it was stripped and wouldn't come loose. So instead, I pushed this gas tank out of the way and disconnected the hose up top, and that allowed me to rotate the pulley case itself so I can get better access to the rope. I passed the rope back through the hole, and so I didn't lose tension on the rope. I tied a knot at the end so I can go ahead and put all the components back together. Let's go ahead and reverse engineer. Whoa, now we're almost done, but before we put this side panel back on, we're going to take the handle to the pull cord, remove the cap, and pull out the old rope that was already broken. Then, with vice grips, we'll hold the pull cord in place so it doesn't retract and take loose the knot that we used to pass it back through the side panel. Slide it into your handle, tie a knot, cap the top of it, then remove your vice grip so the rope will retract. We can then screw back in this last side panel and give the pull cord a try. And that is how I fixed the broken pull cord on my Craftsman generator. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe. We're gonna make more how-to videos to just try and make the internet a better place. My name is Brosif, and I'm out.